All right. Listen, as y'all can see, right? That's the intro because T is here by herself. And my boy DP, he's not here. So this is my first time doing this by myself. So for T, I have to sit here, figure out these microphones, headphones. Just press the record button was still just a struggle, but we're here. So I want to just let's get into it because what we gonna talk about, T? Listen, I keep telling y'all, I have so many different characters and I don't know what personality is going to come out. Disney, Looney Tunes, I don't know, combination, stop. All right, so let's get to it. But before, what we're going to talk about? We're going to talk about Mean Girls. Let's talk about Mean Girls. Y'all remember the movie Mean Girls? But I'm going to tell you T version of Mean Girls and come back.
What they do. This your boy DP.
This your girl T.
And we're the Gemini Gems, representing for the Geminis across the world, giving our own Miami perspective.
For sure.
So you can follow us on all podcast platforms at Geminis-Gems.
Also follow us on Instagram, Geminis_Gems, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Geminis Gems.
Hey, make sure you like, follow, you comment, and you subscribe. Yes. And make sure when you type it in, it's Geminis with the S, Gems with a Z. And what we do, T?
Drop them gems.
Drop them gems.
All right, y'all. All right. Welcome back. Okay. So basically the topic will be about Mean Girls. Okay. And what Terica's, Miss T, this drool over here, what I see, it could be fiction, nonfiction. It's just the thoughts in my mind. Right. So first off, what a mean girl. A lot of bad characteristics. She got a few, but we're going to mainly talk about the bad first. I think negative is more fun than positive. So I'm going to be a mean girl today. So one, if you know a man is married and you still pushing on him, one, you don't do that. He told you he was married. Leave him alone. That is a mean girl. Okay? So, mean girls also would do just the most trifling, scandalous, devilish thing-em-all thing. I think Disney should have a tribe of mean girls and do different stories and scenarios about their story. And you'll be like, wow. And guess what? Some of them things will be happening. But so I want to know what other women would think mean girls are. Like, what are their characteristics? Like, are they selfish? Are there like some good selfish mean girls? Or can a mean girl basically, like, you only have to be selfish, if that makes sense? What do you think? Do I have anyone in the audience today? So let me see what someone can trigger something. And you know what? I'm going to call my girl Trika. Trika always be like, girl, just call me. And it's just like one of those moments that I am going to call a sister. Because T was like, I think I could do it. But no. Let me see. Let's see, Trika. Uh-oh. Call failed. Let's see. Try again.
Hello.
Hi, Trika.
Hi.
Listen, I'm doing recording, right? And I was like, you know what? I'm going to do this like T, try to figure it out, do it all by yourself. But it's really not the same when you try to have a conversation with others or a topic or something and nobody really responds back. It's kind of weird. So I was, you understand? I don't want people to think that I'm crazy or anything. So I was like, let me call someone that I know would answer the phone. Oh my gosh. Listen, so the topic is, I was like, Mean Girls. Because you actually brought a topic to me and you was like, dang, I think Jada, you said she did a red table with the topic Mean Girls. And I was like, oh shoot, like, yeah, like it's a lot of mean girls out there. Like, most of them bad, but are there some good mean girls? Or basically being a mean girl is just bad. So I was like, I was trying to have a conversation with myself, but it wasn't working. So what is your, like, come help a sister trigger something. Let's have conversation. Like, briefly, like, what is a mean girl to you?
Well, for me, a mean girl, I don't think there could be a good mean girl. I mean, the word is what it is, mean girl.
Okay.
There's nothing good and mean. So, yeah, and for me being a dark-skinned African-American woman growing up, I was always teased by my skin color. And then guess what? It was by other African-American girls, but they were, of course, lighter than me, not as my darkest me. So I consider that mean girls as well. Like, and honestly, I can say it's not their fault. It's something that's in their DNA. If you want to take it back years ago, it's not their fault. But yeah, I think mean girls come in all shapes and forms, and it don't even have to be, someone talking about your skin color, or someone sleeping with your man, or someone just like just walking by and like, oh, she thinks she all that. Like, it's so many different type of mean girls. But why do we have to be mean? That is the question. Why can't, like, if I see a woman and I think her hair look good, hey girl, your hair look good. Who did your hair? And that will uplift another woman, and that will make you feel good to uplift another woman.
So you triggered like a lot just now, and I'm gonna circle back to as much as I can. So one, it went back to the color of our skin being like a black, like being a black woman. And everyone doesn't fully understand what we're talking about, mainly in our black culture. And maybe other cultures will probably feel the same way, that the darker you are, the less treated you receive. But it's something about the brown skin to the light skin, or you red. Like, it was like I had to grow up in a generation, like, I guess we still living in it. So in my generation, what I'm speaking about, my experience, is my generation, because we all had to deal with it. But while that was happening in my childhood, in my life, I felt that some people really thought they were better because they were light skinned. And remember, we had to go through 12 years of school. Also, I did a few years of college. So it's just, I'm talking about my life experience overall, that some people really thought that because they were light skinned, they were more grand, but it's not fully their fault, because that's what society fed them. So, and again, that's my opinion. So I'm just like,
and let me add on to that. You're absolutely right about the skin color, because if you just want to be factual, take it back like years ago in the movie 12 Years a Slave, they was auctioning off slaves in the house, and one of the white guys tried to buy, I guess, the mother, and she said, okay, if you buy me, buy my kids too. So the guy whose house it was, who had the auction going on, he said, oh no, you're not going to buy that nigger. That's exactly what he said. He said, because she's not like the rest of them. She's not nappy-headed. And because she was light-skinned and her dad was a slave master. So it's already in their head. And it's in their DNA. We can't even be mad at them.
Right.
It's in their DNA.
Yep.
It's the way they were taught. It's in their genes. So it's like, it's messed up, but it's been going on for years. And by me watching that movie, it really made me open my eyes on why, a lot of girls feel like, act snobby or feel the way how they feel or whatever. But it's not their fault.
So if we know that's main of the answer key, why is it so hard that we're not able to apply it? Why is it that it's so hard for us as a Black community to come together, to trust each other? Because at the end of the day, we don't trust each other. We have to get to the root, but the root could be partially of the conversation that we're talking about as that brown paper bag. But when we all mentally get on the same mindset that, hey, this is how they needed to train us for us to go against each other because we're that powerful. Like, we're golden, but they're trying to not let us understand, see it, feel it, touch it. So they're trying to get that, they try to keep that away from us. But guess who need us? Everybody need us first. Our culture, they need us Black people, but they're using that system for us to turn against each other, and it's working.
You know why it's working? Because it doesn't matter what it is. Listen, the devil is real, and the devil job, how the devil win, he basically separate the people that love each other, and they make them go against each other.
Facts.
So that's why women are not embracing that.
Facts.
They don't even have it within themselves, and if they do come together, they're out. Like, that's how you beat the devil. If you watch any movie,
yes,
there's a demon or something.
Yes.
Once everyone came together as family and love, they win.
Right.
But once they all feuding and beefing, the devil has more power.
Hello.
So it's the same thing.
Sad.
We have to come together as women and just, like, it's not easy. It's really not easy, especially nowadays.
Right.
The women we have now. It's not easy, but sometimes you gotta take that leap and just go for it. Like the other day, I seen this girl, her hair was amazing. So I had to tell her, I'm like, your hair looks so good.
Hello.
She literally came to my car,
Yeah,
to my window, and was smiling, talking to me like, oh girl, this her IG. And she was just talking to me like I was her friend.
Okay. Right.
She felt good.
Right. And with that,
it's about exercising.
Right. And we need to, and the only way for us to have that breakthrough, I feel that action will be so powerful, and also us even vocalizing. But if we do this act every single day, and that's what I do that every single day, Drika. When I see a woman, I don't care what color, I don't see color, I give people compliments. I would try to get to people's feelings, and with that feeling, I be trying to get to people like a feeling on a positivity. So I might just look at you from head to toe because I'm looking to see what compliment that I saw that instantly, and I feel, oh, I like that. I like your nails. I like your. I give you whatever. Like, what, you like Lilo from Lilo and Stitch? That was one of my students today, and she was like, yes, miss. I was like, what? You want to see my wallet, girl? She had the Lilo, the wallet and everything. But it's like, it's how you connect to people, and instantly. But as mean girls, guess what? They're there to kind of like tear you down. They feel like it's a race. Like, they feel that they the only top dogs that's out there. In my past, what I used to do, I'd be like, oh my gosh, you one of the mean girls? So I did what I did just to prove a point. Like, that was nothing. Regardless if I knew what I did or didn't. But if you was a mean girl in my eyes, and that was, I guess it's judgment. But at that time, like, if I feel like you're a mean girl at the time, back in the days, I'm talking about back in the days, I probably did some mean girl shit. It'd be like, okay, then guess what, girl? Shut up. And I just keep it moving because I move like a ghost. Okay. So but it's like, why we have to be negative? So now fast forward, I'm an adult. Like, I'm a grown woman. I ain't grown. Like, what's her name? Taraji? She was like, I'm grown. I was like, dang, I can't wait to get grown. So right now I'm like, girl, T, you're a grown woman. Like, okay, cool. You take your responsibility. Like, you good for what you got. Cool. But my girl said, I'm grown. I was like, shit, I can't wait to be grown. So, but in the midst of it, we have to uplift one another. And it's like, what's wrong with that? What is wrong with giving somebody a compliment? Like, what is wrong with if a sister come to you, maybe just to vent, or maybe she probably thought you was her trusted adult, that she just wanted for you to be an ear. Why you gotta go tell her business? Why you gotta go tell her down, or probably be a cause, or make her like life more miserable? Like, versus like, you know what? How can I be your help, girl? Like, if I can't be your help, I could pray with you. If that doesn't work, let me try to find you a solution. Or, it's like, we need to help each other, but in the midst of it, we have to trust each other too.
Exactly, and we also have to realize that it's like, as black people, even for, like, we have to realize that for one, we're women, we have to stand together because we're women, and then we're black women. That makes it a double standard why we need to stick together even more.
Right.
Black more makes it more like, hey, we need to come together and figure this out. Because we are our own kind. We are beautiful. Black women are the only women that you see different shades. You got light skin, dark skin, pecan, tan, starburst, whatever.
Hey, chocolate at caramel, cinnamon. Yes.
I want to see that with no other race.
Ooh, yes.
To say that, but most white women, they look alike. Most Chinese women look alike. Black women do not look alike. We have to look, and we're beautiful.
Hello.
So we need to embrace that and stick together.
Black girls rock. That's what I felt. Girl, I felt that. We should, like, you know what? Before that, like, black girls rock. But I also feel that it's sad, but we live in Miami-Dade County, right? Some people probably won't even leave Dade County. Some people probably never left the states. Hopefully people are traveling, but some people not willingly able to, like, financially, like, whatever the reasons. Like, some people have not left what they know. But I feel like if people have an open mind, if people realize your personality and your way is not the only and the right way also. So in order for us to have different results, we have to get different mindsets so other things can be done differently. So you'll be like, oh, like, people need to listen. Everyone wants to talk. Everyone wants results. Like, the mean girls will probably just say or do whatever to get what they want. They're not real. Mean girls are fake. And that what bothers me, that I just want to talk to a grown woman, not a grown girl or someone. Like, just be real. As long as you real, guess what? You walk. I be like, welcome to the club. Because everything you go say is not good. Everything you go say is not bad. But, dang, have a shield on and keep it moving. Everybody gets so offended so easily. But, mean girls, just kind of be more positive. Like, if you a mean girl, what you raising? So if you're not positive or nothing on that grown women stuff, and you just a mean girl to tear somebody down, and you not helping her, you doing some scandalous things. Ain't nobody perfect. T ain't perfect. But it's like you have to level up and know, like, you know what? Stop that. You know what? Let me uplift. You good.
But as women, we have to teach our daughters that, because it starts from that. We have to be able to, oh, girl, your hair look good today.
Facts.
Even though, we have to embrace, so they know how to compliment another woman without feeling jealous or envious or anything like that. So that's vital as well. Like, yo, I like that polish on your nails, girl. Like, little stuff like that.
Yes.
So that to reciprocate that out in the world.
I want to 1,000% I wanted to say I 1,000% agree with you, because I do that to my daughter. My daughter, if y'all don't know, but my daughter's like 6 foot 6'1". She's tall, and she's been tall ever since she came out of my body. So I see her, and she was kind of insecure about her height. But guess what? You have a mom to tell. Guess what? God made you this way for a purpose. You are beautiful. So I had to give her those encouragement words. I had to give her those affirmations. Like, girl, you better. I was her first cheerleader, telling her she was beautiful. And then as she got older, now she's 15. Oh my gosh, your daughter's so beautiful. Like, she hears it all the time. Like, think it's a compliment, but guess what? She also does it to her friends. She be like, girl, you look good. Like, girl, you didn't, girl, let me fix you up. Like, you could, like, she is the one who's like so caring and kind. She gonna give you the realness. Like, she wants you to look on point. If she look on point, she wants you to look on point too. And that's how it starts. But it is like, why not do that to your daughters? Like, why not do that to your husband, to your mom, to your grandkids, or any female in your family? Like, why are we not able to uplift one another? Because that's where we can start. We can start within our own families, and then whatever we do, positivity, encouraging, and showing how black women supposed to love each other. And you know, it's good. Guess what? Was us black women, we got a black man behind us, or maybe it's another black woman, whatever floats their boat. But guess what? You still have someone who's standing up strong behind you that represent you. And two is better than one. So I was just like, yeah, Mean Girls. Like, I wish they can just be mature and just really just take heed what people say and really think honestly, like your actions right now. Do you feel that you really making a difference in this world, something positive? Like, what is you doing that is really making a change for your family, number one? Are you building a legacy? Are you scamming out there? What is it? Because like you said, the devil is out there. So basically the Mean Girls, it's just like, just stop. Like, if you have daughters, like Drika just had a great point. If you have daughters, any females in your family, guess what? Give them compliments. Like, lift each other up. Don't just talk it. No, like, be the perfect example that you know what you want your daughter to be. And someone's positive. Someone who's not a mean girl, because you're blocking your blessings. When you do right, you know, do right with others, by others, whatever. Listen, guess what? He blesses you more. That's just one of the keys I live every day. So, Drika, you want to say anything before you get off? Because I probably called you while you was busy and everything, girl.
Ladies, let's stop being mean. Let's love each other, uplift each other, so we can just feel great and feel powerful, like the powerful women that we are meant to be. Because black girls rock.
Black girls rock. Hey, I was like, let me drop them gems again for you, girl. Like, black girls rock. Thank you for always answering the phone when I call, girl. Girl, DP ain't here, so I'm trying, girl. I'm trying. All right. See you, mama. Bye. All right. So that was nice. So that was caller number one. I probably should keep going because it's just, that's the right thing to do. Like, what is a mean girl? And I'm going to call somebody. And she could be like, oh my gosh, why you didn't tell me? But let me call somebody. Because this is crazy. I can't do this by myself. So I'm going to call all my girls. Everybody. Just keep calling. Ooh, like, girl, call people on the spot.
Hello?
So, hey, Cuzzo. Hey, listen. So I'm recording, right? DP is not here. I cannot talk by myself. So I have a topic. And I'm like, let me just call all my girls to help me get through this recording. So I was like, oh, you calling number two, and you answered. So it could be very briefly. I hear a baby in the background, but I'm not going to disclose your name if you don't want to. But I was like, well, let me call the next one, and you answer. So thank you. I appreciate it. So the topic is mean girls. Like, what is your definition of a mean girl? I've been talking for 25 plus minutes, so we might could go over some things, repeat it, whatever, but what is your definition of a mean girl?
As far as what, like,
whatever you want to say, whatever her characteristics are, relationships, work, and a neighbor, whatever.
I said a mean girl is a miserable girl. She's the type of girl that not happy with her life, so she make other people miserable. Most mean girls are mostly social media fools. Those are the ones that be on social media that don't have a life but get their voice from there. So that's their little mean girl. I don't think mean girls are in person no more. I think it's more so behind the scenes.
So the mean girls are fake.
Basically.
They are
They're not
fake.
too mean, they hide behind social media.
But why they can't be real? Why they can't, whatever the real is, and guess what? I'm not saying to be perfect, because I always would say no one is perfect. But whatever it is, why she just can't be real?
Because usually hide behind social media.
Dang.
They don't know how to do it in person because they're scary.
Wow.
So most mean girls are not getting their voice from social media. That's all it is. I don't think Mean Girls really exist in real life. It's more so social media.
So what was the movies that we used to watch back in the day? Because there was a movie called Mean Girl. They had Mean Girls. Like, how many movies they made of Mean Girls?
Lindsay, somebody?
Like Lizzie Logan or somebody?
Yeah, that's a girl that play on Parent Trap.
Right. It came out 2004 around that time or somebody. Let me see. Lindsay Lohan.
And then Mean Girls had a diary.
Wow.
And Mean Girls are mostly, they hide behind things.
Wow.
They're not really mean in public.
They hide. Wow. Dang. And then it's kind of hard. So when you try to probably tell somebody that that person is a mean girl, they might look at you and be like, what? They might think you crazy.
In person, they be so innocent.
Yeah.
But they're inner mean girls.
So, mean girls are hiding behind their devices more.
Basically.
Wow.
That's their voice right there.
And they're not able to be real in public.
In person, public.
In reality, they're not able to be real.
A mean girl is a persona. That makes them feel better about themselves. That's their alter ego is a mean girl.
I think alter egos are good, but my alter ego is on a whole nother grown woman shit. That I'm a freak all in this city in my head. That's what my alter ego is. Like, I don't care about nothing devilish. Like, no. I'm thinking about some fantasy.
Yummy.
Listen, yours yummy. Yes, yummy. I ain't want to say it, but I knew that. Yeah, so we see, that's why we a tribe. That's why I know who to call, who will understand. Because mean girls are just boring. Like, that's no fun. Miserable. Girl, listen, we don't know nothing about that, okay? We don't know nothing about that. But when we have our fun, we do what? We have our fun, okay?
Yes.
Hello. And with our man too, with the man, with the friends, cousin, family, like, we have our fun. And it's sad that some people they don't what's the word? They don't live that. Some people won't experience that. And it's just a simple things in life that's, when you miserable, you don't get enough fun from it. Because what you ditch out in this crazy universe, guess what? It's gonna come back to you that same way.
Exactly.
So who you are is like, oh my goodness. So guess what? You should treat people with respect. Just be a woman, give people compliments. Like, it's okay to give another woman compliment. And that's what I was also calling the first caller with Drika. Like, we was like, dang, we don't even compliment each other. And it's like,
in competition with each
other. It's like, why? And you know what? Drika actually made a good point. She was like, it starts at the home to where the moms don't compliment the daughters the way that we supposed to. And she was like, that's my opinion. I said, girl, Drika, you just nailed something. And she was like, yeah. And I was like, wow. So we were talking about that for at least 10 to 15 minutes. Like, we talked about slavery. We talked about... girl, we talked about that, what I just said. We talked about, girl, that brown paper bag. Well, the girls in our date. Like, it's just how people, like, it was just, we were talking about a lot before I called you. And I was like, okay, I didn't want to keep her long because she answered just like you did. And I was like, oh, thank you. Back. So, so you want to add something more, or what you were saying, cousin?
No, I was just saying miserable girls usually, like, how can I put it? When you say mean girls, I think they're more so miserable. They're not happy with their lives. But what they do is they sit around and try to make others miserable with them. That's all it is.
That's all. And it's like, to me, it's just that simple.
Misery loves company.
Misery loves company. My grandmother always said that. And it's just like, but if we know the answer key, but why is it that they still does it? Why is it that maybe we have some people in our lives, you be like, dang, you might be a mean girl, even though we talking about it. Like, do you know any mean girls personally in your life? Be like, you know what? I know at least one mean girl. And if you do, and I could say yes, but it's like, dang, why still hang around this mean girl? Oh my goodness.
Because misery loves company, baby.
Oh my goodness.
When they like that, it rubs off on you.
And it's like
that I keep away from.
But for me, I see what it could, and I be like, nah, that's not me. So it doesn't have no impact on me. But I sit back, and, I be like, what the heck? But yeah, you're right. I need to do some cleaning.
Yeah.
Gotta do some cleaning.
Person or every mean girl don't have a flock of friends. It's usually just that one sick individual. They can't keep friends.
Oh, I was about to say that. I was just about to say the number count. So if you come across a woman, let me rephrase. If you come across a female and she know 500,000 people, it is like, how in the heck you know that many people? Because you probably came across this tribe and left, broke up. Like you can't. You're not a real friend.
Nope.
So people flock away from you, and then go ahead.
Wolf in sheep's clothing. So what they do is they hop around till they get busted, and they go to another clique.
And keep traveling.
Yeah.
They keep traveling.
Until eventually they're alone, like they always are, with no man.
No money.
And they just miserable.
Oh,
my
gosh.
They like that type of stuff. Those are the ones that sit on the internet all day and lay in their bed and just dwell on other people.
I call catfish. You trigger something. I was like, dang, it feel like I finna be catfish.
Mean fish.
Hey, mean fish. Hey, drop them gems for them mean fish. Them stinking ass people.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Mean fish.
Mean fish. So no mean girls are mean fish.
So they're mean fish. Hey, I think we should start that. I don't know. I never heard no such thing as mean fish. I think we starting something.
Yeah,
Hello. Hey, we just being real. Hello. Anything else you want to say? You want to talk about anything else? Because, girl, listen, I'm calling everybody I got in this file. I'm calling everybody. My boy DP ain't here.
Let me think. That's about it.
That's about it with Mean Girls. What advice can you give to the Mean Girls?
I ran across that tried to take me out, but no.
No, but what advice? We're going to turn this from a negative to a positive. What advice do you want to give to a mean girl? I'm going to go ahead and give you 30 seconds and go.
A mean girl and advice. What can I tell her? What can I tell her? Basically, you'll never be happy. As long as you're dwelling on other people and trying to make other people miserable, it comes back on you. The only way to get rid of a negative is you have to be positive. So if you keep that negative energy, you're going to have, how can I put it? You're not going to accomplish anything.
Right. What you give to that universe is always going to come back.
Hello.
And it's just, it's the circle.
It's going to stay a negative.
It's going to stay negative. And it's like, it's the circle of life. Like, you know what you dish out, guess what? That boomerang coming right back at you.
Yeah.
Right back. Hey.
Nice girls finish last.
Hey, the boomerang going to be. And it's like, hey, they like getting hit. Hell, they like getting hit. I'm too prissy. I guess I don't want to get hit. I'm not a girly, but guess what? I guess I am. Some people, you know what, DP, to help with you, because I hear you sitting here watching this freaking part. Like, you is a girl. I can hear him all in my ear, but whatever. Okay, listen. They throw the boomerangs. They get hit in the face. I don't live that life. I don't live that life. I'd be like, how can I help? How you doing? Like, you need a hug. You want to talk. You want to play. I don't know. Like, I be want to brighten people's days because I get entertainment from shit like that.
And you're right. It starts at home. That's the problem.
It starts at home.
They love at home, so they don't know how to reciprocate love. They don't know how to just be human, and it's okay to be nice.
Right. It's okay to be nice. Y'all hear that? Oh my gosh, it's okay to be nice.
Takes no energy to be mean.
Hello. Hey, so when you said that, you triggered something when it comes to Sierra and her husband, Wilson, right? They always say, he a punk or whatever. They be talking bad about him because he is a nice guy. So here it is, we talk about mean girls, and then you get talked about when you're a nice guy. It's like, really, damn if you do, damn if you don't. But look how we talk bad about the nice people.
And look how Sierra is. She glowing. We can say what we want, but she popping the babies out. She glowing.
What?
She a good guy.
What?
She's the bad guy.
What? Listen. What? Girl, I had to drop them chips.
Nah,
said he talking about he lame. I'm looking like, nigga, what you doing to your woman? If he's lame, how your woman feel about you? What you doing to her?
Listen, he's doing something right. They been together for how long?
What? What you doing to? Listen, that girl still able. Hey, she's still able to twerk when she want to twerk. She's still able to show her skin when she want to show her skin. She's still able to do what she want to do as a wife, as a mother, as her own self. So I was like, again, what he doing wrong?
She got a confident, grown man.
Oh, yes. Girl, I gave you some gems on that one. Girl, he is what? A confident man, a black man. And they over there laughing because that's a great example. But they laughing. And people need to realize what the hell they going through. And they over there looking so damn sad. Hey, this is funny. This is absolutely funny. But yeah, so that is just the funniest. That's just like entertainment to me because people are. It's just funny, cuzzo. And you know my personality. Everybody don't see that side, but it's just cool to call around and really talk with your girls. It's like I said, oh, we finna have girl talk. I was like, oh, we finna have girl talk. So I really appreciate you picking up the phone. Calling, always answer the phone when I call, and you be like, I don't know what I finna get into, but you always answer that phone.
I look at the ring sometimes, so let me answer my cousin. I know it's something.
You know it's something. And you know it's something. But it's always love, it's always fun and laughs. Of course. Well, thank you for taking the time out. Get back to your family. Get that baby a hug and a kiss. Tell everybody I said hello. There he go. Hey, cousin. Go ahead, Mary. Hey, what he say? Hey. Hey. Tell him he gonna be on next year. Okay. All right, see you, cousin. Bye. Oh, that was fun. So that was another nice point of view. That's why everyone have different mindsets, different opinions, and it's like I love the conversation. I don't want to keep it. I don't want to stop the show. Let me rephrase that. So I'm going to keep it going because T just, what? You just got to call the girls. Oh, I got a girl. Uh-oh. She going to kick my behind. Oh.
Hello.
Hi. So you the third person I'm calling. And I was like, let me just call around. And then, you want to talk about Mean Girls? That's my dog. Listen, I love it. Listen, this is just the truth of the people I surround myself with. It's like we're the opposite, so it'd be so hard for us to kind of relate to what these people are. But when you come across your tribe, your response was just so funny. You said, "What about them, sis?" Tell me who they are. Like, what is your opinion of a mean girl?
I don't know. I think my definition of a mean girl would be just a definition of a mean person in general, and that's just someone that doesn't take a person's feelings into consideration.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. Now, in regards to what I just said, like, I feel like a mean girl could be I can't even classify as a mean girl. A mean person in general would be someone that calls somebody a name just because they feel like they look prettier than them, or because they being jealous, envious of a person, or something like that. That's what I would consider a mean person. So somebody that kicks somebody down when they already down. So I can't classify it as a mean girl because it's mean people in general. You just can't just say a mean girl. I think you're just singling them out from everybody else, and it shouldn't be.
So,
I don't know.
like, what do you feel that, how did it start? Someone told me earlier, 2 callers before you, she had made a great point. She was like, it starts at the home, especially like in our black culture, to where we didn't reach, like, our moms don't give, the mother doesn't give the girls compliments. Like, the moms don't give the daughters compliments.
Okay, so I agree with her. It does start at the home. But I don't think it has anything about a mom giving the girl compliment.
Okay.
I think it starts with hearing the mom conversation, for as her being, for as her talking about people in general. Oh, she ugly because of this and that, or that. Those negative conversations that is heard by the child from the mother. That's where it starts from, not from no.
So additionally, it's not all about for the daughter to not receive that love and things from her mom, but also how the mom can be badly talking about other people in front of the child, and that's all the child knows. And that's all she knows. It could be
Yeah, correct.
and it could be you probably talking about family, you could be talking about work, you could be talking about any female, well, it's just whoever, but it's like you always talking negative about somebody.
Right.
And it's just
that's how you plant those negative seeds. They're gonna do what they see in the household. Everything learning starts from home.
Hello.
Whatever they see at home, it manifests into the child.
Right.
So yes.
Hello.
Agree.
Hello. And what advice can we give people that who could be, a mean girl, and they probably don't think they are, but maybe we saying some characteristics in this this episode here. And what advice can we give the mean girls? Maybe she doesn't know that she's a mean girl until she probably hear us speaking about mean girls. Now she's like, you know what? Dang, it is kind of me. What advice can you give her?
To sit back and analyze what she's going to say before she say it, to see if she will take offense to it if someone would tell her the same thing.
Hello. And I said that earlier. I said people, not just only female. I said, but people need to stop being offended so easily. You can't tell you can't tell certain people nothing. Like they don't want to hear it. But what somebody trying to tell you, and especially somebody that you trust, they want the best for you, they will only tell you the truth. No matter how hard it might feel, but they just telling you the truth.
Right. I think a mean person in general won't understand that they mean until someone record their conversation and then play it back to them. Because somebody's telling you something, you're not always willing to receive what they're saying. But if you hear it yourself, you're like, damn, that was me. I said that. Oh, wow. You start thinking. So I think correction comes from yourself. But you got to hear it with your own ears.
I love that. Because it's hard to where some people don't want to hear the truth.
That's true.
Some people, definitely not going to say all, but it's just like most people don't want to hear the truth, and it's like,
and I don't even think it's the truth. I think people don't want to hear negative things about themselves.
But what if we could turn that negative, and I'm on this in life, whatever negativity comes my way, I'm going to turn it into a positive.
I think in order for a person that is negative to accept the fact that they're negative, you have to do it in a positive way. So say like, girl, you was mean when you said this, but I love it when you said this. You got to do a negative with a positive. So tell them when they're wrong negatively, but then give them a compliment about something they did well.
So
it's just like men, how men, they say men gotta hear good. They can't just keep hearing bad. So you tell them a bad first, but then you turn around and say, oh, well, I like it when you did this. This was accepted more, or I like it when you did this, or whatever. It boosts up their confidence a little bit more to make them want to do positive things.
It's a ratio with that scenario that you said. I think it's basically like every one negative that you say about somebody, I think you have to say 13 more positives or 20 more positive just to equal that one bad.
I don't think so.
And that's how it was somebody at work told me something similar like that. Like one bad equals so many good. Like you have to get all of these goods just before that person forget that one bad that you did. So I had to look at that ratio, but I heard that.
I don't think that's true.
Okay. I was just saying. I was like, dang.
Yeah. I don't think that ratio is true. That's not true. I thought they made up.
They probably did. It's probably a metaphor.
And that's all they wanting to hear. You know, many people don't even hear one good thing about themselves. They always hear the negative. So just saying one good thing will brighten a person's face.
But why not want to be happy? Why we just can't choose to be happy? Why not want to be happy?
Because again, it starts in the home. Whatever goes on in the home is how you manifest as an adolescent and an adult.
Just let me be team happy. I'm team positive, team happy. I'm team girl, lift your girl up. Black girls rock. When your sister down, you try to help her pick her up. Like I be that flashlight. Like, girl, you okay down there? Come on, climb yourself up. I'm here for, I'm the one that's gonna help, not talk about. Whew. I'm getting hot thinking about stuff like this. Why is this making me mad? But thank you for not being a mean girl. Listen, hey, we try because ain't nobody perfect, but yes. And we was talking about that too. One of the conversations I had, it was like, the reason why I know I was acting the way I was because the environment that I was in, it was a lot of mean people. So in order for me, then I'm speaking for my upbringing, I was like, this world society crazy, but I had to play a game. I had to be entertained, and not to say everything that I did was good, but it was just, I grew out of it because some things I did probably was like, the girl, you should have done that. No, but I mature. I was like, but you kind of grow from it. But it's like some people in their 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, that's who they are until they go home. Girl, the mean girls. So, all right, I hope y'all take the advice from, sis right there, because it's good to be good. It's okay to be bad. Be bad. Why not just be bad, a mean girl in the bedroom? What's wrong with that?
Right.
Like, I was telling somebody else, I'm like, you know what? That's my alter ego. My alter ego being a mean girl is like being a bad girl to your man and whatever it comes with. And I can talk about that way off here, but if there's anybody listening, y'all still tuning in with T, listen, women, girls, even dudes listening, hey, holler at T. Okay, it's gonna be for the benefit of the relationship, not affecting my household and me being negative towards other people. We just don't roll like that. Like, for all of the girls that I call, and it's just a small percentage of the girls, my tribe, my Jews that I call right here, and it's like, we don't know nothing. Like, we're not on a mean girl status, because every caller that I call, let me tell you something, we all have men, number one, and secondly, we are like really doing our best to show our males in our lives that, you know what, we are some good ass women. We not the mean girls. I feel like, and I'm not going to say the whole relationship, but sometimes I feel like, well, dang, like you battle with me like I'm a bad person, and then that person wake up and be like, dang, you know what, my bad, like yeah, like I don't, that's not me. And then sometimes people have to get out of their past, their past experience, because that's all they know. But when they come across a good girl, or we not mean girls, we good girls, but we mean girls in the bedroom, but it's just like, chill, play with a sister. And now they see it, but girl, we mean girls in the bedroom. And that's how it's supposed to be. I'm team mean girls in the bedroom. That's all that grown woman shit. What you say to that, sis?
I agree.
Hello. And we ain't gonna talk about everything here. We can, but listen, that's the grown women chat. Okay, let's do another call with that on another time. That we're gonna have another episode of Mean Girls Part 2, Grown Woman Style. And that's how I'm gonna close that up with that. But sis, thank you for always taking the time and always answering the call. Answer my phone when I call.
No problem, honey.
So you go ahead, get, ready for bed, spend time with your family, and I will holler at you later.
Take care.
All right. You too, mama. See you. Love you. Bye. Listen, so it's just to show very briefly that Mean Girls, are Mean Girls winning right now? I don't know. They probably are, because males, some males are very weak, very, what is the word? They get easily seduced by a woman. Like, they just get blind, like they get obsessed, they get like hypnotized and memorized and whatever synonym. Like, men don't see it. Like, they really be thinking like, you know what? She ain't like everyone else. And then guess what? Sadly, she is like everyone else. And we could talk of, oh my goodness, that triggers something like the Michael B. Jordan and his ex-girlfriend Lori Harvey. And that just kind of triggered. Like, sadly, when I saw that couple, this is my opinion before I close it out. When I saw that couple, I said, like, that's not gonna last. In my mind, I was like, what does he have going for himself? And what does she have going for herself? And then you kind of, analyze things that way. And if they're on two separate brackets or two separate pages, that is a couple that would not work. I'm not saying she's a bad person. I'm not saying he's a bad man. She's the great woman. He's a great... No. It was just two people, two individuals who not on the same page. Listen, if you put them on a resume, what did they have in common? And hey, from the story that I heard, again, not sure if it's true, but I did hear that her mom and herself asked Steve Harvey, like, hey, can we use your last name? This is like years back, whatever. I don't know. I don't even know if it's true. Okay, but the story that I did hear was that they asked, can you go to court, change her last name? Guess what? He did it. I know for sure he don't say stepdaughter. He don't say that's my stepdaughter, stepson. No. That is my daughter and that is my son. So boom, Harvey. But we talk about Michael B. Jordan. Okay, again, let's put both people individually on a resume. What did they have in common? What is the boom? Here we are. Fast forward, and it's just a red bead, green bead, red bead, whatever. They just weren't two green beads together. They just wasn't a good match for each other. And that's something, DP, hey, we could talk about. We gonna talk about that. So to wrap it up, okay, thank you, my girl Drika, for answering. Okay, my girl always come through. All my girls always come through, who I call. Drika, shout out. Okay, Kimmy Yummy, yes, girl, thank you, shout out. And my sis, lastly, Miss M, thank y'all. And that is, Mean Girls, just really take heed. Let's change that negative to a positive. Kind of grow out of it. You should be done by now, but really sit back. Honestly, what are you doing today that's actually embracing that's the right path of your family, your legacy? What are you doing? What are you wasting your time on? When the last time you read a book? When the last time you cooked dinner with your daughter? When the last time you did something great for your man? When last time, let me do something so much more for other people than myself? Well, this just a start. But this your girl T. Gotta wrap it up. And hey, DP, you are missed. The boy DP, he coming back. So that's your boy DP. Hey, y'all. Yeah, what's up? This your girl T. Hey, y'all. And we Gemini with the what? S. Gemz with the Z. Z. And what we do, T? Hey, y'all, we drop them gems. We drop them gems. Bye-bye. Mean girls.